Hello and welcome, my voodoo doo-doo heads. It's SJB here, and I want to give you guys a quick intro kind of to what's been going on with the series and kind of the continuation of this series as time goes on. So feel free to skip to like a minute or two if you want to see some gameplay. But anyways, I have played through a ton of Chimps games. I played through 20 Chimps games where we did every individual tower by themselves to beat a beginner map. We kind of just mixed it up a little bit to try to figure out what we could have the most fun with and try to make things happen. And it was really, really, really fun. So much fun that I decided to play Chimps Plus, which was my own little design of saying we're going to play Chimps, but on an intermediate map with a single tower. And it ended up being a lot of balance, but we still ended up mixing it up a little bit with some, you know, fun springs, carts and darts, moon landings, and, you know, some cracked and dream beds and stuff. So we were able to have some fun with that. Now we're moving it up another notch here. We're moving up to an advanced map. We're going to try to play Chimps Plus, which would be beating an advanced map with a single type of tower in Chimps mode. I know that sounds ridiculous, but we're going to give it our best here, guys. And now that we don't have Geraldo, it makes it even more ridiculous, but we're going to give it our absolute best here to have some fun. But before we actually get too deep here, I just want to say, if you really just look at all these towers, or all these maps, you really don't have that many maps that are going to be easy. I mean, geared, maybe if you have unlimited range, snipers or something like that, might work out. High Finance, Another Brick, and Off the Coast are probably three of the easier advanced maps here. Cargo might work, but probably not. And then we also have Cornfield. And I think Cornfield's probably going to be our easiest and most played on Chimps Plus map, just because it is reasonably long here. So, let's jump in and have some fun. So the first step in any Chimps Plus game is figuring out if a hero can start off a game. Because if a hero cannot start off a game, that means that anybody who is more expensive than $650, like a heli pilot, or a monkey ace, or a dartling gun, or a mortar, or a super monkey, or even a spike factory, or whatever, are all just physically impossible to do. You can't do it. If you can't get a hero to beat the first few rounds, you cannot beat Chimps with them. It's just a fact of nature. Unless, of course, we cheat a little bit and do, like, dart monkeys or something to kind of get going in here, which I'm really planning on not doing. So we're expecting to have a lot of failures in our Chimps Plus runs here. Oh, look at this. Saw it already. This is not looking good, guys. Oh, boy. If I had her up to level 3, maybe we could pull off some weirdness here, but this is looking rough. One other option to us, if we can't get started in here with Sauda, we've got Quincy. Can Quincy actually pull something off here? And I will admit, as surprising as it is, Quincy is doing better than Sauda. Mostly because Sauda has a big problem against these spaced green balloons here on round 8. And believe it or not, we're going to make it to level 2 here. We're at round 9. It could come down to the fact that we might need to buy some sort of ability here to, like, survive. But right now, it's actually going decently okay. Dang, I am actually impressed, and it means we can get at least something like a monkey ace started in here, which means it may be possible to beat Chimps Plus with a single tower. But I don't want to get too ahead of myself here. We still got a long game ahead of ourselves. But at the very least, I've got a tower on the screen, and that makes me feel pretty juicy. All right, well, you can tell we're already struggle-lugging. So I picked monkey aces as my first tower here because I personally just really like monkey aces. They're one of my favorite towers in the game. I know that they're a little bit more random, but they've also got some good upgrades kind of throughout the entirety of the game. They're not just good 5th tiers. They're not just good 4th tiers. They're not just good early game for cheap starting towers or something like that. They're kind of like good all around. You got a lot of room to play around with them and stuff like that, and that's why I just like him as a tower. So, it's still going to take a lot of work to actually make this all go down. Specifically, I'm a little scared of like round 15 and such. But I'm really hoping that I can make this work for you guys. So, what's the game plan? Well, can I fit a second monkey ace? Oh yeah, I can. Yes! That feels so good! Alright, I'm going to put another figure infinite. We're going to hope for just luck here. Probably going to have to use Quincy's ability here on round 15. And again, luck is going to be a factor here, though. Absolutely a factor. Okay, we took down 14. For 15, at the very least, we're going to be able to use an ability here, which is pretty nice. I like that I've split my monkey aces up, so they're basically like half and half. There's always going to be somebody kind of nearer to the balloon than kind of like bundled up on top of each other. But I think pretty soon, instead of going for a third random 0-0 monkey ace, we're going to actually have to start to upgrade things. Otherwise, we're going to get screwed real fast here. So what do we want to get as our first monkey ace? Oh boy, that's a tricky one. Realistically, the best upgrade I can imagine for this map is a never miss targeting, but it's also $3,000, so that might not be easy to afford. Instead, we might be better off just going for a rapid fire, and maybe even a rapid fire with loads more darts, just to kind of hope that things are just going to go down for a little while, which means we're going to have to rely on 2 top path monkey aces with no cam detection for at least a little while in here. So we're going to go double rapid fire doses. All right, it's not delicious. It's not exactly my dream setup or anything like that. But for right now, I think it is the best setup for us. And so far, it's going okay. And now we got black balloons coming in here. Nice, small, little mean black balloons trying to sneak through our defense. Luckily, Quincy's still keeping up pretty decent. But the nice change here is going to be, oh, crap. Level 6. I sounded like really angry at level 6. I wasn't really angry at level... Oh my god, Quincy, you're missing yellow balloons, man. I wasn't really angry at level 6. We got to get to level 6 to double our popping power, basically, off of Quincy, which I'll admit is pretty freaking sweet. And again, luck is going to be a factor all day today. Come on, snipe it. Get it. Yes. All right. 21's done. I'm going to use my ability here on 22. I'm going to hope that... See, I guess load more darts is probably worth it. Normally, I don't really care too much for loads more darts, but in this situation, it's like exactly what you want it to do. All right, lots of balloons here. Dang, lots of balloons still coming through. Monkey Aces, clean them up, though. Beautiful. And Quincy should have that cam detection, right? Hopefully. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. All right. I can't say life is good, but I can also not say life is horrific. Okay. I mean, at the very least, it's not horrific. All right, we got a Quincy ability here. Luckily, we don't need it. And now we need to worry about lead popping power. Okay. Now is where it's going to get funky fresh. I think, even though I have all the way up to a loads more darts on this guy, I think we got to try to get this bomber race up here before round 28. And hope that he's going to be enough lead popping power for us. Because Quincy's no way he's going to get that exploding arrow in time. You know what? Actually, I'm going to wait. Just in case. Just in case Bomb Race ends up being really, 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 really bad against lead balloons. I might be able to buy Quincy's ability here. Let's see. No, it's going to be $2,000. So we do need to rely on this Bomb Race here to do all the work. Okay. Okay. Maybe. Maybe. All right. Ooh, that's a good bomb right there. That's a good bomb. We get through most of them. Come on. Oh, yeah. And I kind of wasted his ability. I'm a little saddened by that. But either which way, we are alive. Okay, another bunch of leads coming out here. Looks like our bomb race is actually doing a pretty decent job overall. He's dropping bombs kind of right where we need him to. I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, round 30 goes down. Okay, so now we're making some money. And I think what I have to do is I have to plan not only for right now, but I have to plan for the Moab. So I have to plan to get another Monkey Ace up to loads more darts, fighter plane, and then eventually Operation Dartstorm. Okay, this is not the plan that I really wanted to go for, because I'd much prefer to go for a never miss targeting, but as of right now, I definitely need Operation Dartstorm. The cool thing is, once I get an Operation Dartstorm, I'll actually feel pretty safe. I mean, ceramic balloons are still going to be like a little scary and stuff like that, but not too bad. So, yeah, we'll meet you guys back unless we have any major issues. Okay, 35 gave us a minor bit of issues. Luckily, for round 36, which probably would also give us a minor bit of issues, we are able to afford our Operation Dartstorm, and that makes me feel a lot safer. I feel like it's really difficult to sneak like a random red balloon or something through an Operation Dartstorm. Yes, balloons can still sneak through, but it's probably going to be something big like a ceramic or a full-on moab or something like that that's just going to wipe me through. Okay. Still don't have great lead popping power. We're relying on one Monkey Ace to do it. Oh, no. Quincy's got exploding arrows now. Okay. So we should have like a medium amount of lead popping power now as well. All right, so what's the next plan? I need to have missed targeting. Where's the best place to put it? Nearer the back. So what we're going to do is we're going to buy... That's a lot of money, though. I'm wondering if I should just buy this and leave my specters or never miss targeting just all the way in the back here. I could. You know what? I'm gonna get. Oh crap! Oh. So you gotta watch everything around, man. This is a real Chimps game. That would be a complete restart for me, which would just suck so much. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this $1,500 option. The cool thing about it is it gives me still some room to mess around with here if I want to. Like, I can build something a little bit closer to the middle. I can build something all the way in the very, very back if I want to. It just kind of like is up to me what I want to build. We're definitely gonna use Quincy's ability here, just kind of make sure 38 is gonna go down. And seems like, yes, much easier. But now we got ceramics coming out, which is kind of one of our weaknesses. Luckily, bombs get lucky there. And Monkey Aces do clean up. All right, so our Spectre... We're not going to be that tight on space, so I want to put him like as close as he possibly can if I imagine him on figure 8 to be nearer to the top of the map, but not actually off of the screen. All right, then we're going to go for the bottom path here as soon as we possibly can. I don't actually need center path, so I guess what I'll do is just to be safe, I'll not spend all my money. So if we, have any issues on round 40, if I have to build like another top path Monkey Ace or something, I'll have that option available to me. But I'm really hoping that it just doesn't matter. But now that we are here, we can buy this guy, and we are going to easily take down round 40, hopefully. Hopefully. It's a lot of balloons. Oh boy, that was terrible. Dang. I'm having like a hard time getting coherent thoughts altogether because there's a lot of cutting here. Like, a lot of cutting here. Like, a lot really, really quickly altogether. All right, all right, all right. Yes! And there it is. We take down round 40, and we're just about up to our never miss targeting here. I don't want center path. Suck my balls. We're going to go never miss. And then the sad part about the never miss, though, is I absolutely have to go for the camo detection. Yeah, I know. It's not fun for anybody, but we have to do it, dude. We have to do it. So we're going to go exploding pineapples biplane. So at this point in the game, I'm not saying that we are safe, but I definitely feel a little bit more comfortable about my situation because I don't have full randomness in play anymore. I have this guy actually shooting towards the balloons. But I can definitely tell that my overall group popping power is still just seemingly a little low. And I'm not really sure how to improve that too much more than what I already have. I mean, bomber aces are probably my number one way to pop balloons. But I really want a spectre. That's my goal. If I ever get a spectre in any regular gameplay up to around like 80, it's not GG, but it's pretty close to GG. Everything just goes down, and the big problem levels like 63, 78, 76, which normally can just kill you stupidly, are no longer an issue. And I really like that. So we go, bomber ace still coming in clutch, taking down leads and crap. All right, good. Good. One thing that I haven't really talked about yet. No, I can't. I don't want to talk about that right now. I'm just gonna try to survive for as long as I can. We're gonna hope that Quincy can just kind of keep things going for a little while, and we can just randomly get lucky, survive long enough for a spectre. If not, I'm gonna hope that I can get maybe just one more random monkey ace, whether it's a bomber ace or Operation Dartstorm, just gonna keep me alive. And I actually wouldn't mind getting a bomber ace kind of closer to the back. I usually like popping the balloons quicker, but if this guy is gonna figure infinite perfectly over to here, and here, I mean, that might not be bad for late game. You know, when we get big super ceramics popping all the way through and getting to the very back over here. You know what? I'm just going to do it. I don't think I'm going to be able to afford a spectre. Round 49 is going to be terrible, so we're going to go like this. We're going to go like that. That's a perfect bomber ace location. I love it. Boom, boom, boom. Bomber ace with rapid fire. I'm going to stay away from loadsmore darts for now, but we might end up eventually getting that guy. And let's see how round 49 goes down this time, now that we got two bomber aces. Starting off pretty swell. At least not too bad. Big chunks of ceramics coming in now. Getting a decent overwhelm happening. But bomber ace does its job, and we get a good cleanup. It's at the very back of the map, but that's what you expect for round 49, you know? And then we expect regens to probably not be too problematic for us, but you never really know, because we're shooting kind of randomly all over the place. And we do it! Yeah. All right, $12,000 away from our big play, but I think I can make it. The 50s for monkey aces actually aren't that bad, because it's not that much worse than round 49. They just add a couple moabs here randomly. And for me, I've got a pretty good amount of moab popping power. Like, no matter what, it's just gonna pop somewhere over here. So as long as we can get decently lucky with these balloons, we're good. All right, so it's really nice. Quincy's already level 10 here. I think it's really, really, really easy to forget this. A lot of people don't recognize this or even realize this or know that this is even part of the game. But heroes level up faster based on the type of map that you're going up against. So on a beginner map, you're going to level up pretty slow. I'm really close to this thing. Oh, man. This is right before a big chunk of ceramics, though. Now I have no abilities here. We really have to hope that these bomb races kind of get lucky, because that's definitely our weakness, is just overall group popping power. Luckily, the bombs are still doing a pretty good job cleaning up most of these guys, but having no abilities at all. All right, still alive. Now we get the biggest chunk here, and I'm so close to Spectre. I really don't want to build anything else unless I absolutely have to. And now the biggest chunk's coming in here, and we got Bloons snaking through. Before I even start this round, I just got to finish my thought, because I'm doing this live, so I cannot think about three things all at once and make sure that I don't let Bloons snake through. But heroes level up faster based on the map. So beginner maps are going to level up the slowest, then intermediates, and then advanced, and then on expert you'll level up the quickest. So you'll actually reach level 20 faster and or get to a higher level with some of the heroes that level up sort of slow. A lot of the free heroes, though, no matter what, they would reach level 20, so it doesn't necessarily help you that much to use somebody like Quincy and get them up that much faster, because you're going to max out your popping power by around like 94 or something instead of 98. That being said, I'm not sure if I'm going to get lucky enough to do all this stuff, so we're going to try one more time with just a loads more darts. It's not really going to do much, but it's something. And then I guess I gotta go sharper darts on this guy, even though it's not really what I want to do. I want cam detection. But this guy can't be my Sky Shredder then if I do that. So I'll have to keep that in mind. We'll have to build a different Monkey Ace to get up to Sky Shredder, but for right now, this might be the better play for us. Alright, let's see what happens. Sharper Darts doesn't seem like it's going to be a big deal here, but it does really make a difference in popping power. But it's still up to luck more than anything, man. At least I think. Holy crap. I think we got him, but I'm just not going to take the chance. Alright, I'm not very happy about this. It could just end up being not that big of a deal, but I had to buy not just one bomber race, but 2 bomber races just to survive. That put us back another, like, $5,000, $6,000. So, Spectre... I need it before round 63, pretty much guaranteed. Otherwise, it's going to become another one of these spams. And I really don't know if I wanted to do that. Like, I would have much rather spend my money on trying to save up for a Sky Shredder or something like that instead of a bunch of different bomber races. But if this is the way it's got to be played, then we will play it that way. The good news is now I'm much less afraid of Bloons randomly sneaking through. I'm still trying to watch the Bloons kind of as time goes on. But, I don't know. If a random red balloon sneaks through right now, I'm going to be, like, pretty freaking mad. I got to be honest with you guys. All right, 59 should give us enough money here to get a Spectre. If it doesn't, I still think 60 won't even be that bad. Just having one of these guys to slowly pop Moabs, pretty good deal. But we get the money, and of course we must. So we've got Spectre up, and now, like I said, I don't know if we can lose until about round 80. I think just, like, right now, we're set. I think. Spectre does seem to be missing a little bit, but not enough where it's actually causing any real chaos here. So what is the next plan of action? Well, now that I think that I'm safe, I want to save up my money, and I want to go for something big. All right, and my big play is, of course, to go for a Sky Shredder. There's no way we're going to be able to afford a Flying Fortress. I think if anybody thinks that that's going to happen, you're lying to yourself, bro. You're lying to yourself. Getting a Flying Fortress on a beginner map with really amazing hero is already difficult enough, but an advanced map? Oh, that's just scary to think about. Almost ridiculous to think about. But either which way, I'm feeling pretty comfy, so we'll show you guys around 65. We're going to skip like 10 rounds or so because late 60s, early 70s usually pretty simple, especially with a pretty high-leveled Quincy here already. Look at this. Why would you get a small range increase for level 13? That just seems so silly. You know, it's kind of funny because some of the other heroes in the game, they're like, oh, you get a range increase, you get a damage boost, you get a, you know, this, and we unlocked this new thing for you, and we made your ability cooldown lower. For Quincy, they're like, well, we're not even going to give you a big range increase. We'll just give you a small range increase, Quincy. Like, sorry. We just don't really like you very much. We're not going to give you very much. Sorry. Sucks to suck. So, as expected, Spectre is making things pretty swell at the moment. So far, we had 0 issues, had to use 0 Quincy abilities, nothing. It's just gone the way I've hoped it would. We've saved up 25,000 plus at this point, which is pretty sweet. And, I don't know, no complaints. I mean, the furthest balloons are probably the balloons we just saw right there, and they made it just past Quincy. It's about 3/4 of the way through the map. Here we go, round 76. A little tricky, probably made it a little bit further, but I still feel pretty confident. I mean, that could also be a little bit of a luck game, and we've got 2 abilities to play around with as well, so we could probably make some weird crap happen if it really comes down to it. It's kind of cool, though. Spectre is working really well, but it's also still a bit missy. I don't know how else to put it. It, like, as balloons are coming down here, anything that's quick, it's going to miss quite a bit. And it sucks because I do want to keep him near the back of the map here as much as I possibly could, but I could micro him if I wanted to as well. And by that, I mean all I could do is I could just change this guy from figure 8 to centered path and put the centered path near the front or something like that, and then change the centered path back to wherever I want to and put it back to whatever I need to whenever I need it. I could also possibly leave him on a figure infinite, and that will make him go less up and down, which may make him miss a little bit less, just because he's so far away, but I'm not really entirely sure about that. So for right now, I'm just going to leave him as is, but if it comes down to it, micro is always possible. Believe it or not, none of these guys I have the ability to do center path things with or anything like that, but I could at least time when the round starts. And that happened on round 55, because I don't know if you guys saw the chaos that ensued. Round 55 was actually way more difficult than I probably let on with my video here. I played about 40 times. In fact, I spent about 15 plus minutes on round 55. And the problem was I kept losing specifically at the very last ceramic rush. But I would still lose on the first and second ceramic rushes sometimes, which was kind of sucktastic if you really get down and think about it, because it was really random. but it all was down to how and when I started the round. If I started the round at the right time, things went good. If I started the round at the wrong time, things went bad. Plus, I did design my monkey aces kind of close to each other on round 55 on purpose, so the bombs kind of exploded near them, which meant I got to time it even better. So all those weird things happened without you guys even needing to worry about all the nonsense that occurred. Okay, I think... I don't know if I'm worried about these balloons. Kind of. It's again, a little bit of luck from a spectre, or a little bit of unluck from a spectre could cause us to lose. But we do fine for that. And we're so close to Sky Shredder. Sky Shredder territory is good territory to be in, especially once you get to free play, man, because the balloons really start to overwhelm you a little bit. Alright, so for sure going to use both abilities here against this. Oh my god. And you can see, Quincy, level 16 already. Whew. Hot diggity dog, man. Alright, let's use Quincy's ability here. Oh, he's not in range yet. Oh, what a waste. What a waste. Alright, hopefully Spectre just cleans these guys up anyways, and it looks pretty good. Around 80's taken down, and Sky Shredder is a few $100s away. Delicious. Delicious. So I guess the question is this where we want to put our Sky Shredder? I think it's a pretty good spot, personally. I can't think of any spot that would be specifically better. It's like literally central located. So, I don't know. I don't think of any other better spot that could possibly exist than right here. Maybe we could probably squeeze out a little bit more popping power by putting them a little bit closer to the bottom of the map, just because there is a lot of weird bottom area map, and it would be slightly closer to this straight line. Yes, that is all possible. But I don't think it's worth it to get rid of this $700 corn just to maybe get a little bit of extra popping power. So instead, my next thing that I want to do is just obviously leave this guy. Ooh, you know what? I didn't think about it, but Centered Path could also be used to micro this guy if I... Oh, crap. I lose. I didn't buy camo detection.
Yeah?
I lose. I'm such an idiot. It's already a round past. I can't go back. Oh my god. How did I miss... I said that earlier, and then I just totally... when I was playing for round 55, I sometimes upgraded to Sharper Darts, and I sometimes didn't, kind of depending on the situation. And I guess I forgot that I did end up playing with Sharper Darts on the officially one round. And I don't think there's any way that I could make that up, because this guy pops 0 DDTs. These guys pop basically 0 DDTs. Quincy's not great against DDTs, and that means we needed to rely on somebody that could hit DDTs, and that was our Sky Shredder. So we have one possible chance here to maybe survive, and that's some really expert level ground zero plays, but I don't think it's going to be possible because we probably need 2 ground zeros for round 95, and we need to play them really, really well, and then we also need to use possibly another 2 ground zeros on 99. I don't know. I guess it's not completely out of the question, but I think we lose. Everything else has to be ground zeros from now on. Nothing else. I don't have any other chance to like maybe build a Spectre or something else. It's all about GZs. All right, guys, wish me luck, but I believe that we have caused ourselves to lose already, and that is indeed quite upsetting. I'm definitely mad at myself about that stupidity right there. But it is what it is. The good news is Quincy actually will pop DDTs a little bit once he gets to level 20, which is looking like it's going to come up pretty quick here. And if we use our abilities properly, like maybe. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to leave it as a maybe. Our first GZ is going to go down here. We're just going to kind of get him up higher as we go on here, because I think the closer we are to like this straight line and this straight line, probably better off we are. Oh man. Oh man. All right. Well, there's our practice GZ right there, just to kind of see what the heck happens. It does damage. It does damage. It's got a pretty long cooldown too, though. We'll have to be careful with a lot of these DDT rounds. I mean, the nice thing is they're separated by at least a round in between each DDT, around 90, 93, and 95. That still does not mean that it's going to go the way we want it to, man. And I'm pretty sure that a ground zero can kill a DDT from full health, but not a reinforced DDT. So we'll have to watch that as well. Around 99 DDTs definitely need 2 ground zeros, but maybe even more than that. I don't remember for sure. All right, here it is, the first set of DDTs. Let's see if this is going to go down. GZs. I mean, check this out, though. Look at this damage. I mean, this is the only thing we're doing here. Quincy. Oh, he did none. Huh. Luckily, we did GZ it. Woo! All right. So we have moved on. We can still push on, my friends. And I guess the only good news is let's say we do end up doing a good job with our ground zeros. That means we got a stronger Sky Shredder for popping regular balloons. So even though it seems funky, this could end up being a small yet weird blessing in disguise. We shall see. Here's our second ground zero. All right, there's a big chunk of balloons here. I am not gonna waste it though. I'm gonna try obviously to pop it without any ground zeros, but we're gonna have to be careful for future rounds. Even round 94 might need to go for these guys. I just don't know. All right, Quincy made it to level 20. That's good. Actually, that will probably help us out a lot against these regular balloons, man. Oh yeah, look at that. He's probably getting a crap ton of. Oh, he's really low pop count right now. 20,000? Really? That seems kind of weird. Like Quincy's not that bad. Some people like to make fun of Quincy, but he's a decent tower. He's a decent hero. All right, GZ, boom, take it down. Look at that. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Don't let ourselves down yet. Sometimes you just got to pick yourself up by your bootstraps and make some crap happen. All right, and that's what we're trying to do right now. Making crap happen. Oh, at first, I was so depressed and upset with myself and sad, and now I'm getting pumped here. Feeling good. All right, so we got, I'm not going to waste it. I'm probably going to need 2 GZs for sure for around 95. I can use at least one Quincy ability. At least one Quincy ability I feel is acceptable. Because around 95, obviously, get a big lead time here before the DDTs come out. All right, so 2 ground zeros. That means we have to get every single DDT on the screen before we use our ground zero. And then basically do it all over again, because there's that many DDTs. Luckily, this map is, again, reasonably long. So we've got that going for us. Timing could be a little bit tricky, though. All right, first GZ, we're going to go a little early. Woo, that was not very early. Second ground zero. Wait it out. And we lose.
Come on.
Yeah, that we lose.
Oh, come on.
Crap. All right, guys, win or lose, this will be my last try for Monkey Aces. Chimps plus plus. So the real question here is, can a Monkey Ace, can a Sky Shredder pop DDTs? And the answer is yes, he indeed can. It's not about popping every single DDT, it's about popping a few DDTs. Specifically on 95, if we can pop like the first 3 DDTs, maybe even using Quincy abilities or something like that, then that'll allow us to do our double ground zero play and insta-kill everything else on the screen. And that's really all we need to do. It's a little bit difficult to time all of that stuff, but I still think, at the very least, it seems possible. And that's the main thing for us. I could, now that I have a Sky Shredder with camera detection, I could decide to go for a slightly different strategy if I want to change it up from a ground zero into a possible non-camera detection spectre or something like that to worry about the balloons. That is an option. But I think it's a safer bet, just long-term, against everything, to go GZs. And then if I can afford it, I might even try to push to his Zarbomba. I know that round 98, I won't be able to afford it by then, but maybe we'll get enough money on round 98 to afford a Zarbomba, which will help us out a lot against round 100. And also round 99, if we can, you know, get that ability in time. I don't know if it's going to happen for sure, but yeah, I'm excited. I can also not feel too bad about using a ground zero here and there, because now that I have a Sky Shredder, I can pop most DDTs, and then if I really need to, I could also just GZ it. So let's see how we do against this DDT roundabout. Not bad, not bad. But that's scary. It's not fun to watch. I'll be honest with you guys. Knowing how much time and effort and work it takes to get back here, because again, no continues. This is the real Chimps. When you screw up, it's like you lose not just 30 minutes of your life, but also 30 minutes of your life and a smidge of sanity as well, every single time you do this. We're going to go for a quick GZ here kind of early on 94. I'm going to need both of these guys back for around 95, but at least I get time to pop these guys and time to get them back on round 95. And I should look at it right here. Kind of see it slowly inching back. We're also going to go for a Quincy ability here as well, because we'll definitely get that back in time, I hope. Let's see. Hopefully these guys get back in time. Definitely not going to be able to afford that third GZ. This is what it comes down to, though, my friends. This is what it comes down to. Micro, 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 and micro skillages. All right, we're going to go for an early arrows here. Take down the first few DDTs here. Sky Shredder's kind of out of position now. We're going to go for a somewhat early ground zero. Quincy ability here. I don't know if it's going to do much, but we're going to go for it anyways. Try to pop some balloons and whatnot. Another GZ. It looks like it's going to be required sort of early here. Sky Shredder's got to get every other DDT here, otherwise we're going to have to restart. Last 2 DDTs. Perfect timing, and we get them done. 95 is completed. All right, and like I said, I think my best bet is actually, instead of going for a third ground zero, to instead try to go for a Zarbomba. If I can... Holy crap. Why was that so ridiculous? I'll be honest, I was not expecting those reinforced ceramics to be so problematic. That's a big deal. That might actually lead us to have to go for a different strategy. I don't know. Right now, I don't even really think I can afford anything of value. Just a lot of mobs popping up like all at once here for some reason. Spectre's barely hanging on, but he does clean them up this time around. But a bunch more mobs are coming in here. I think we're just going to go for an early GZ. Somewhat early. Not crazy early. Try to earn it back here for round 97, and then we for sure need both of these guys for round 98. All right, a nice slow killing of 4 Zoma Gods, hopefully. I'm going to try to use no abilities here at all. Probably get some of them back and whatnot, but I'm just going to try none. They're not reinforced or anything, so hopefully they just go good. Hopefully. Hopefully, hopefully. You know what? I can use Quincy's ability. That comes back quick enough where I'm not worried about it. And he's level 20 too, so it means it's actually quite powerful, if I do say so myself. All right, 97. I'm going to do something goofy. I'm going to go for a double GZ right from the get-go. We're going to watch this carefully, because if we don't get these abilities back, like, close to when we kill these things, I have to leave and come back. I need my abilities for round 98, and I need to have a lot of options available to myself for round 98 as well. So, let's see. Reinforced balloons. Obviously, pretty tricky. We know that. There's going to be a lot of balloons here kind of piled up. And... Oh, my God. Hopefully that thing's freaking dead, man. It better be dead. It better be dead. Oh, my God. It was dead. Oh, thank goodness. All right, round 97. We're going to go for a Quincy ability. I changed my mind. I don't want to take my chances. We take it down. Good. We got ground zeros back and ready to go, but I do not have my Zarbomba. But here's the interesting thing. I don't remember if Zarbomba regains your ability if you get this guy. So it's either wait for $4,000 to get a Zarbomba and then use the ability, or alternatively, we can use the ground zero, instantaneously get a Zarbomba back, and then use that ability right after the fact, and basically get 3 ground zero abilities all right at the same time. I don't know which one is going to be the best answer. And I don't know what happens. I just forget. So we'll have to wait and see here. All right. 1 ground zero here fairly early, I guess. We get some money flow. We're going to go for some arrows just to kind of clean some of these guys up. We're going to go for another one of these guys. This is going to be the one we're going to get up to Zarbomba, and we do have it up. I'm going to use it. We kill a lot of stuff, but now I have nothing for round 99, which means I think I have to give up and figure out how to survive better. So this sucks. This is like the weirdest part of the entirety of the game, because it's not just beat this round. It's beat this round and have the right preparation for the next round. Because a Sky Shredder by himself cannot kill reinforced DDTs. I think, though, that a Sky Shredder with 1 ground zero probably can kill reinforced DDTs, but the ground zero itself will not kill those DDTs. So, even though originally I wanted to go for a Zarbomba, I'm actually going to change this strategy up. I'm going to go for a 3rd ground zero instead, even though I had the chances to do that. And then I might get enough money for another ground zero. Let's see, do I want to get anything else in here? I mean, I think spamming bomb races probably won't work. Operation Dark Storms could help out a little tiny baby bit, but probably not enough to actually matter here. But honestly, at this point in the game, I think even though it seems so silly, I think the best thing for us to go for is more Operation Dark Storms with sharper darts. They're pretty expensive, but like the reinforced ceramics in the backpack here are just kind of absurd. And I can slowly upgrade them over time to like get what I need. So let's see if this works. Again, no freaking idea if it's actually going to work, but we're going to try. I think I also have to do another fairly early ground zero here, just to kind of like start cleaning some stuff up. So let's do this. Once most of the things are on the screen here, we go for one of our ground zeros. We still have 2 left. All right. This is very scary because it's very difficult to see if the balloons are actually going to sneak through back here. You just like, it's hard to tell, man. All right, another one of these guys. Let's go sharper darts on him as well. And yeah, look at that. I think Ceramics would have killed us right then and there. And one other weird thing about the bomb races is they actually kind of cause it causes you to not be able to see very well. So you can't see if a balloon is sneaking through or if it actually got popped. If that makes any sense. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go for a double dose of ground zeros here right from the get-go. That's what I want to do. We're going to go boom, boom. Let's see. So that's going to kill not enough stuff. Let's go for our third one here. All right, it's going to leave a lot of stuff on the screen, but now I have no ground zero abilities. Intriguing, intriguing. We got a good clump of stuff for us to arrows here. That's good. That worked out so far, but now I have very little abilities left. I can go for a quick Quincy ability here. And realistically, we have to hope that we get our ground zeros back before round 99. It's more of a slow process of taking things down, but it's not a bad process. All right, we got a lot of money built up here. Let's go for another one of these puppies with sharper darts. I need my ground zeros back pretty much right away, though, on round 99. Pretty much right away. Like a tiny little baby break might be possible. Holy crap. Holy crap. Whew! I think we got it. Let's see. We're going to have a ground zero up just in time, and we got a double dose, too. We got the double dose, baby. All right, we're going to try just one. Yeah, I'm going to go for my double dose. And that should be good. And there it is. Round 99 taken down. All we got left now is one more. This also helps against the bads as well, so it's not a bad idea to go for this guy. But I feel like I got the bad popping power. Still got to worry about that DDT popping power on the inside. But having at least one ground zero here makes me feel pretty comfy. All right, let's see what happens. And I should have all three ground zeros back by the time this guy pops anyways. They'll be good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. All right, let's slow this down. I don't want to mess this up on round 100 here, folks. All right, Quincy ability to start this off. We're ready to triple spam. No, I'm just going to do one ground zero, I think. Wait for the balloons to get a little lower. Just taking a pretty long time to pop, though. Here we go. First ground zero. Takes down the DDTs. All right. And then double ground zero to take down pretty much everything once they get a little bit lower. Okay, arrows and double ground zero. And there it is, my friends. We have done it. Chimps++ with monkey aces. It goes to show you that it is indeed possible, at the very least, to beat some towers, Chimps++. I don't know how many we're going to end up beating here. But knowing that at least one of them is possible is kind of exciting and kind of fun. So if you guys enjoyed this wonderful video with me, make sure you press that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And of course, have a super duper delicious... Oh, and the last thing is, if you guys have not checked out my Discord channel, links in the description. We have a bunch of fun in there. We kind of hang out and stuff like that. I've been doing a lot. I've been trying to interact with the chat a little bit more lately. So if you guys want to head out in there and just kind of see if you're interested in making friends and having fun, feel free, come check it out. And have a super duper delicious day.